This magnificent pyramid is named after one of the Maya's supreme gods, Kukulkan, which is depicted as a feathered serpent bird. Each of its 4 sides has 91 steps that rise nearly 80 feet. Adding the platform at the top as a final step, there are 365 steps in all, one for every day of the year. It is an architectural wonder for all kinds of reasons. Its huge size, its orientation to the sun, the odd shadows the sun casts on its stepped faces. But there's something else. Every year, thousands of people flock to this amazing pyramid to hear it sing. Watch. In a second, I'm going to face that staircase and clap my hands. And when I do, you're going to hear an echo, but not just of my clapping hands. Listen. Cool, huh? For years, acoustical engineers and archaeologists have argued over whether the eerie echo is there by design or is just an architectural accident. One of those acoustical engineers is David Lubman. He started coming to the Temple of Kukulkan back in 1998, doing his best to record and analyze the strange-sounding echo.
My own feeling as an avocational archaeologist is that it was noticed, it was used, and that in all likelihood it was intentional. When the Mesoamericans were first experimenting with building outdoor temples of every shape and size, the only one that seemed to reward them with the approval of the gods were the temples with the long outdoor staircase, because with those temples, a hand clap would be rewarded with the sound that they would recognize of the messenger of the gods, the Quetzal.
The Quetzal was the living and breathing representation of the Maya's most sacred god, Quetzalcoatl, also known as Kukulkan, or the feathered snake. Killing a Quetzal was a crime punishable by death. If he's right that this sound effect is deliberate, then how exactly is it accomplished?
Basically, if you imagine each of the 91 stairs on a staircase and consider the vertex where the riser of the stair connects with the tread, and consider the line as a reflecting line, now you have an array of sound scatterers, and your hand clap scatters from each of those 91 points, but at different times. The closest steps have the shortest time between reflections. But then when we get reflections from the upper steps, it sounds to us as if the tone is declining in frequency. Pew. And so that's how a staircase can sound like a downward chirp.
If these sophisticated sound effects are deliberate, the Maya almost certainly learned them by accident, through trial and error over hundreds of years.